Hi, this is GILA. As soon as you start talking about religion, any religion, it can be a bit of a minefield. Let's be clear about one thing. As a passionate defender of freedom and human rights, I respect your right to search and to decide for yourself. And as a believer personally in the one infinite and loving creator of us all, way beyond any human imagination, I have no problem with his ability to reveal whatever he may choose to reveal to you if you are sincerely searching for his will in your life. So long as you're doing your best to improve as a human being and try to treat all other people with dignity and respect, while also respecting yourself, then you are on a good path, whatever your religious beliefs or none at all. The problem comes when some people try to get other people to believe what they do. If you believe that other people are destined to be tortured in hell for eternity if they don't accept your beliefs, which is essentially the case for the mainstream ideologies of both Christianity and Islam, then that can be a strong motivation for aggressive missionizing. Or even, in the past for Christianity, though thankfully not nowadays, but still the case in Islam, forced conversion or having no ability to leave that ideology without risking losing not only your family, but even your life. Likewise, if you believe there's no God, but we all need to create a communist utopia on earth, no religion, no real differences, all subsumed to the supposed common good. Maybe this was a great idea in parts, but communism has never worked in practice because we all are different and our own needs and those of our families will always come first. Many, many millions of people have suffered and even died in the past for not accepting the ideological beliefs being forced on them. And sadly, many still do so today. Today, we have social shaming for unacceptable views, or sometimes in the case of people who stand out too much for their principles, like Tommy Robinson or Jada Franson, even state persecution and imprisonment. If you don't accept the irrational gobbledygook, which has only recently started being forced upon many people in the West, that the rights of those who believe in what only a generation or two ago would have been considered sexual perversions are more important than the rights of those with deeply held moral beliefs, except for followers of Islam, which ironically is probably the most bigoted and socially backward religious ideology around today, then you are automatically decried as some kind of hateful extremist, bigot, or racist. Indeed, you can even be visited by the thought police in Britain today for daring to support traditional family values, and you can gain a criminal record for the non-crime of supposedly upsetting someone else by your views. In our largely post-Christian Western society, when we've thrown out the sure moral values of the past, what have we replaced them with? Essentially a vacuum into which any ridiculous nonsense can swirl, including woolly multigenders in which subjective feelings are more important than objective biological facts, as well as the dangerous anti-infidel supremacist bigotry contained within Islamic ideology and the bullying tactics inherent in its belief system, which have nothing substantial anymore to stand up against them, where even blatant lies are being peddled as truth by much of the mainstream media. Now, in passing, I would mention the Jewish beliefs that, unique among other mainstream religious ideologies, which usually started from the new visionary understanding of just one person, the creators recorded as having spoken to over 1 million people simultaneously at Sinai 3,500 years ago, giving his rules to allow us to make the most of the incredible gift of life within human society. There's no eternal torment and damnation, just a temporary cleansing of the soul before it can return fully to the loving presence of the Creator. And there are only 7 basic moral precepts, which include not committing murder or stealing, and ensuring that everyone has an equal right to receive justice that non-Jews are supposed to keep, called the Noahide laws. Moreover, we do have something both man-made and non-religious that I believe everyone who has grown up in Western civilization can accept, whether you believe in God or in any particular religion or not. While the UN itself is in many ways morally defunct today, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which was made in 1948, is not. These rights include equal justice under the law, the right to believe what you choose, and to express those beliefs openly, to be free from torture or slavery, and various other rights as the free and unique human being that you are. While some rights, such as free movement, are being restricted at the moment in order to protect people from the spread of the coronavirus, this enforced reset time may actually be a good time for us all to revisit the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and to do all we can using the power of the internet to re-establish them as vital to the life and well-being of everyone on this planet, and to throw out all the pathetic nonsense of far-left woolly and irrational thinking which has been enslaving us, when simply being offended by someone else's opinion has been turned into some kind of crime. There is enforced teaching of non-existence multiple genders to our children and kowtowing to totally unreasonable bullying demands from Islamic fundamentalists. Finally, if you like what you hear, please subscribe to my channel, supporting freedom and human rights for all people. Comments and suggestions are welcome below, but if you're deliberately rude or insulting, they may be removed. And do feel free to share this video on any other channel or platform. I've given links below to the full Universal Declaration of Human Rights, as well as to the 7 Noahide laws for anyone interested. Thank you so much for listening. Stay safe, stay at home if you possibly can, be healthy, and support human rights and freedom for all people. Thank you. Goodbye.